to admit, I can't even imagine what Jesus was going through that day. First, he had been making two predictions. The first prediction was that he was going to die. And the second prediction was that one of them was going to betray him. So what does his disciples decide to talk about? Which one of them was the greatest on their team? As in, who was Jesus going to promote to his right hand, so to speak? Jesus told them that one of you would betray him, and all they could think about is who's better than who. And when Jesus asked them what they'd been talking about, well, they all fall silent. Nobody wants to admit that they want to know who's going to be the top dog in the kingdom of God. They want riches. They want rewards. They want power, influence, and respect. They want to be, well, just like the Pharisees. And in their minds, there could be only one who could be God's right-hand man. All of them wanted, well, they all wanted to rule the world, including Judas. Judas had aspirations to be the greatest. His plan was simple: turn Jesus over to the authorities. Now, I'm not sure how you come to the conclusion that the person you betray would turn around and promote you. How twisted would your mind have to be to think that anyone you would betray would reward you for that betrayal? But more about that later on, well, in a future study. But right now, here's the thing. When it came to the kingdom of God, they all thought that it worked just like it did, well, here on earth. You work hard, you compete, you outperform, you rise to the top, and you do all that you can to prove that you're worthy to rule. And if you have to step over some people along the way, well, it's just a sign of how strong and capable you were. So imagine their surprise when Jesus told them that in his kingdom, you don't rule, you serve. That the whole point of leadership was to sacrifice yourself, not for personal benefit, but for the benefit of others. And that meant that you sacrifice yourself and what benefited you, well, and then you could lead. In God's kingdom, the greatest person was last in line, the last to be served, the last to eat, the last to reap the rewards. To be greatest in this kingdom, you would have to live like, well, the least according to the world standards. In other words, as a disciple of Jesus, to be great was to serve like Jesus. Well, that was our nugget for today. Again, have a look at your lesson. I'll see you tomorrow.